Welcome back, Future A&P. So today we're gonna do a cylinder compression test, okay? So make sure that you follow your maintenance manual, that you follow AC43 if that's what you're gonna use, or the instructions to your lab, and safety first, right? So the first thing that we are gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and remove the spark plug off the number one cylinder, right? Because that's the most accessible one, the top one. And this particular engine, the Continental engine, the number one cylinder is actually closer to the pilot. So in other videos you've probably seen where the cylinder is further or closer to the propeller. This one is closer to the pilot, right? We've already installed our adapter for our differential compression tester. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna find compression, right? We need to find compression. The way we go about it is I'm using the adapter because I can readily feel for compression, right? So I'm on the compression stroke, all right? That's the first thing that we're gonna do. The next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and set up our differential tester, right? Compression tester. So the way this works is you need to have at least 125 to 150 PSI. That's coming for us, it's coming from our tank. That's going into the tester itself. You also wanna make sure that everything's closed, okay? The next thing that you're gonna do is following the maintenance manual, is we want to bring it to 20 psi. So we bring this gauge to 20 psi, and then we're going to open. Right, we're not connected to the cylinder just yet. We're going to open to see if the pressure is also showing 20 psi on the other side. So it looks like it's a little bit higher. All right, so note that. Okay, so now that I got the 20, I'm going to go ahead and close this, right, before I install it onto the adapter that's on the cylinder. No, make sure that you clear the prop, right? Nobody should be standing next to the prop. You yourself should be clear of the prop in case it wants to spin on you, right? Because that's where the danger is posed. Okay, so now that I'm installed, or I have the tester installed onto the cylinder, now I'm gonna go ahead and open up and allow air pressure to go into the cylinder, right? It wants you to put 20 psi, so I'm gonna push it up a little bit more, okay? And again, we were coming up on the compression stroke, so I'm okay, I'm coming up on the compression stroke. And what you want to do next is you actually want to bring it up to 80 psi, right? So I'm going to go ahead and bring this up to 80, right? Clear the prop. Right, I don't know if you can see the gauge from there. I'm coming to 80, making sure that the prop is clear. And boom, okay, so right now I'm at 80 psi, okay? It's not showing anything, so then what we need to do is we need to be safe, and we need to bring the propeller up to TC, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and put this down. I got my handy dandy, you go on that side, I'll go right here. So I got my helper Mikey, okay, grab one more. And we're gonna go until we feel the flat spot, all right? Here, you see? Right there? Yeah, I got it. Okay, cool. So when you feel that flat spot, because see, if I keep going, what will happen is the pistons want to continue its travel, and now it's going to continue. It's going to cause the propeller to turn over. All right. So I'm going to clear the prop. All right. So right now the cylinder is only about almost 30. So that's very low. So it's either your rings are not holding the compression, or the valves are not seating, so it's one of those things. So this is an older engine, so that's probably why. The most that we've gotten into is like about 60, okay? So then you would have to service this cylinder to find out exactly what's going on with it, since it didn't pass the compression test, right? Because the test is that you're supposed to not lose more than 20%. If I go to 80, 20% would be 25% of 80 would be 20 psi. So then that would mean that I couldn't go less than 60% or 60 psi, in which we are. But now that I'm done, I'm satisfied that, hey, you know what, the cylinder is not good to go. It's not serviceable right now. It's not holding pressure. I am going to go ahead and close off the air to the cylinder, right? And then I'm going to back this back down to 0. And the reason why I went with this first is because that completely shuts off all the air to the cylinder, okay? And then that's it, okay? So then I can go ahead and remove this, all right? Lock this, and then that's it. Okay, so that's how you perform, or at least a reference for you to perform, or how to perform the cylinder compression check. And this is something that you might see in your own practical, so you want to practice this, get plenty of practice so that you're good to go, you feel confident, all right? So if you like the video, you know what to do. Like and subscribe, hit the notification button, and we'll see you on the next one. Future A&Ps, Pablito.